Hi, it's Elise here at Bowman Library with a whole new middle grade book spotlight. So for this week, we are taking inspiration from the season that we are, I guess, basically interesting, and that would be fall. So all of our books this week are fall inspired settings. So what I mean by that is every single one of our books takes place during the fall months to kind of help us get into that apple picking, pumpkin carving, crisper air days, shorter days, all that type of stuff. So we have 6 amazing books, and what I love about this type of theme is there's literally there's all different things. There's something for everyone. So we have 6 we're gonna take a look at, so let's get started. Our first one is A True Home, which is part of the Heartwood Hotel series. So when Mona, who is a mouse, there she is, and there's a mouse, she's caught outside in a storm, and the storm's pretty horrific. She finds herself outside of what is known as the Heartwood Hotel. It's a hotel that's in a tree, and it's swanky and upscale, and it's for woodland animals when they're coming to visit in the forest. Now, Mr. Heartwood, who owns the hotel, runs into Mona. He takes sympathy on her, the fact that she's stranded outside, and he gives her a temporary job being a maid. As time goes on, she soon starts becoming one of the family, and Mona starts to become ingrained in what's going on at this hotel. Even though there's drama sometimes, but she naturally does love being at this hotel. One evening, though, there's this pack of wolves that enters the forest, and they have every intent to get to the hotel, and then they want to attack the hotel and eat all the animals inside. Mona decides she's going to come up with a plan in hopes of saving everyone as well as the hotel from these wolves. And I will tell you, it does not have a sad ending. You know, I don't talk about animal books that have sad endings, though this one does not. Now, this is the first in a series. If you like a good animal story that's filled with adventure, but a little bit of suspense and some friendship and some more animal relationships, you will love this one. This is A True Home, Heartwood Hotel. Small spaces. Okay, so Ollie's had a bit of a rough time lately. Her mother passed away, and she and her father have been coping the best they can, with Ollie finding her solace in reading. One day when she's walking home, though, she comes across this old woman who's at the river trying to throw a book in it. Now, not wanting the book, Ollie doesn't want the book to get ruined. Ollie steals it from her and takes off. Wanting to know what the big deal is that this woman needs to throw this book in a river, she reads the story, and it's about this family who's living on a farm, and they find themselves in trouble, and they make a promise with the smiling man, which just makes things even creepier and worse. The next day, Ollie's class is on a field trip to the farm when the bus stalls in a huge patch of fog, and Ollie knows that this is not going to end well. And soon enough, she and her new friends find themselves dealing with, you guessed it, the smiling man. Now, this creepy story will keep you on the edge of your seat, and you'll be turning the pages as fast as you can because you're going to want to know what happens. There is a sequel to Small Spaces, so be sure to check that one out, but you do need to read this one first. If you like a good fall setting with a creepy twist, Small Spaces. September Surprises. So this is part of the Main Street series by Anne and Martin. You'll be along for the journey as Nikki, Flora, and Olivia start the school year, which means they're entering a new school. They are no longer going to be in elementary school. They're moving up to the middle school. Now, that brings a whole bunch of changes. Olivia, though, is really nervous because of this change. She's the youngest student at the school, plus she's also one of the smallest. And she starts to realize pretty quickly that she really doesn't fit in like she used to at their old school. And then when she runs afoul and she gets into it with one of the popular girls, she will need to make some decisions as to what's important to her and what is not, possibly including her friendship with Nikki and Flora. Now, this realistic school story is one that every reader can relate to, as we've all started new schools, we've all started new grades, we've all been in a position where things that we used to know, we don't know anymore. And it's exactly what you'll go through with our characters here in September Surprises. Pumpkin spice up your life. This is part of the Wish series that we have. This is about Nadine and Daniel. They have been best friends since they can remember, like basically babies. They do everything together and they spend their after school time at the Snug Mug where Daniel works, and they share their favorite drink, which naturally is a pumpkin spice latte. The things change though when there's a new girl who comes to their school named Kaya, and Daniel instantly wants to get to know her, and he decides he wants to ask her out to the upcoming school dance, and he enlists Nadine's help to figure out how he's going to ask Kaya out to this dance. There's just one problem though. Nadine realizes that she had started to see Daniel as more than just a friend, but she doesn't know if she has the courage to tell him about how her feelings are changing, or does she want to, she doesn't know if she wants to tell him, because what if he doesn't feel that way about her, and then their friendship is gone, because you can't come back from that. Once you say it, it's out there. If you like a good light romantic read with a fall twist, this is one that you need to check out. This is Pumpkin Spice Up Your Life. And again, this is part of that Wish series, so there are others. So maybe if you want to check out more than just this one, if you want a good, like if you're in a romance kick, we do have others in this series that are all around the same topic, only with different characters. Pumpkin Spice Up Your Life. The Pumpkin War. Okay, so at the beginning of every fall, Madeline Island has their annual pumpkin boat race. That's right, they grow pumpkins, then they turn them into boats, and they race them by the island in this lake. So every year, you know, they've done this, but this year it's going to be different because our main character, Billy, things have changed. She's always had this best friend on the island. His name is Sam, but last year, Sam, she thinks cheated. She thinks he intentionally hit her pumpkin with his pumpkin and knocked it out of the way so she couldn't win, and that he beat her. And because of this, they are now former best friends. She wants nothing to do with him, and all she can think about is getting her revenge and beating him in this year's pumpkin race. As she starts the summer, and you'll progress with the summer into the fall because the race does take place in the fall. As she starts the summer and the growing process, she completely ignores Sam. She's bitter towards him. And even though her grandmother warns her not to be this way, she decides this is how she wants to treat him. It is when her life gets turned upside down with the arrival of an individual to the island as part of her family that no one saw coming. It will lead Billy on a journey of self-discovery, which will then have her diving deeper into her heritage than she ever could have dreamed of doing or being in a position to. She will also then start to realize what her friendship with Sam means to her, and she has to decide, is this something she wants in her life, or does she not? This realistic story about family and friendship will have you on a journey along with Billy that may change your outlook on life as well and what friendship means to you. This is the Pumpkin War. And our last one for today is Fun and Fall Festive Fall Crafts. Okay, so if you are a crafter, then you will totally enjoy this book. It's filled with step-by-step instructions and pictures. See, like it won't leave you hanging. Like I'll tell you, and it will show you what to do. Like here's a birdie bookmark. And like it even gives you the patterns in here. Like let's see, in the back it gives you patterns that you can copy it and things like that. It will give you a variety of fall crafts and fall-inspired things, using even fall things like pine cones, for example. There's everything from leaf rubbings to scarecrows. There's a pine cone turkey. Now there's others in this series for each season as well. So maybe you're looking at this book talk and maybe fall's not your thing, but maybe you're looking for a good craft book. There is one for spring, summer, and winter as well. And we have them here in the library. You can come on out and check them out. But this one is all about fall. This one has some great ideas. Plus, again, I really like the fact that it gives you pictures of what you're doing along the way too. Because sometimes you need a good visual as well to know what you're doing. So this is fun and festive fall crafts. So these are just 6 of the books that we have here at the library that are fall setting inspired. They're taking place during fall. So I encourage you to come on out, check out one of these to kind of help you get into that fall mood if that's what's needed. Or we can help you find whatever book is that you're looking for to read. That's what we do here. We help you find that perfect book. So I encourage you to come on out, check out whatever you need, and we will help you. I hope you have a great week, and I hope you tune back next week when we have a whole new middle grade book spotlight.